Nick Berney from Racing New South Wales joins us now. Nick, given everything we saw this week weather-wise, who would have thought we'd be all complaining that it's too warm and too sunny?
I know, I'm squinting, I want to take my jacket off, it's too hot. Look, we're going to be on a heavy 10 track, we all know that, but it's going to be a great day of racing. I think they'll probably go down the middle of the track, but I think there's plenty of winners to be found and good value in this meeting.
Yeah, absolutely. Shane O'Cass even thought we might even get a track upgrade.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. We need to bring the chopper back.
Yeah, well, we've seen the chopper in past years.
Get to the chopper. Now, what about race 2, the Chairman's Quality?
Yeah, Circle of Fire. So it's a Kieran Maher trained import. I just think he's ready to peak today. He gets out to a more suitable trip. You go back through all his international form, and that's where he produces his peak figures. So he's third up. I think this is a target race as well, and he drops 7.5 kilos off the run that we're watching on the replays. The horse in the blue, he comes down the outside, and he actually runs the fastest last 200 metres, one of the fastest last 200 metre splits of the whole entire meeting. So a horse just with such a likeable profile, and we all know these Europeans, when they're bred over there, they can handle these conditions. And he's getting out to a really good price, so around that $3.50, $3.60 mark. I think he's clearly one of the best bets of the day. So there he is, down the outside. You can't really see him just yet, but watch him surge late in the blue and the green colours. So really good effort there.
All right, one of your other best bets of the day comes up in race 4, the Adrian Knox Stakes.
Yeah, good banter. So this is a John O'Shea filly as well, who I really think just had no luck or preparation. So they put the blinkers on last time at Kembla Grange, and it was just caught really wide the whole entire trip. And on the turn, gets pushed even wider there. So I just think now, out to the 2,000 metres on a heavy track, where it's maiden on a heavy track, this is its time to really step up, probably push on to an Oaks. I just think he's a really good bet today. And coming out of that race at Kembla Grange was Tutor Levita, who subsequently ran second in the Group 1 Vinery Stud Stakes last week. So I think he's a really good bet around the $6.50 mark as well.
And look, you won't be able to see it from where you are at home.
I asked for it.
But
Nick requested his chopper.
For the chopper. And what happens? Arnie's up there in the chopper, ready to go and help dry the track. Now, I caught up with Les Bridge during the week. He's a fantastic friend of our show, big South Sydney Rabbitoh supporter. Won the Melbourne Cup with Kensai, won the Everest with Classique Legend. Hadn't been to the track for a couple of years. This is a pretty special horse, Celestial Legend, by done deal in the Doncaster.
Well, how could I not have one of the best bets in my opinion, if not the best race on the year? I love the Doncaster. Big handicap. This horse is coming off a Group 1 win, and it gets him with 49 kilos, so it's extremely well weighted. And in that Randwick Guineas, it just had no right to win. It was attacked from all angles. They really rode to beat that horse, and he just kept responding under pressure. Look, it's had a trial in between runs. I know it's 28 days between runs, but it was a nice trial. I think it's right up to the mark. And as you said, Tim, Les Bridge said this horse could be one of the best horses he's ever trained, if not the best. Out of 60 years, that's a pretty big feat in itself. So rain affected ground, no issue. Look, around that $8, I think he's a great bet. I want to take on the favourite around that $3.60 mark, so let's back Celestial Legend.
I will never forget the year that Les told all of us in the media that he was going to win that Everest, and then he reminded us all when he won that Everest that we needed to listen to him.
Yep. And I remember when he watched it out the back there with no one else, and that was quite a good scene, actually.
And one of your value bets of the day too, race 10. Yeah,
she's been well backed, but I think we can finish the day on a good winner here in Chris Dilley. So we're going to look at the Percy Sykes win. So this was this time last year. Of course, it's autumn on a heavy 8 track. So we know she handles this ground, and she's going a lot better than what the form guide reads. Her last 2 starts, she's had no luck whatsoever. Her first up run was a real hidden run behind Lady Laguna, who subsequently has gone on to win a Group 1. So look, I think around the $6 mark, this is a great way to... The Get Out Stakes, hopefully we've won a few before this, but she can come down the centre of the track, and I really like the booking of Blake Shin.
All right, let's have a look at Nick's tips for the day. We'll pull up the graphic if we can. We'll just let that race wrap up. There we go. Oh, we've moved on to our multis.
Oh, I'm going to go Circle of Fire to win. Good banter to the place. And the Dolphins, yes, I've been awful on the NRL tipping. But,
surprised you're still going.
Yeah, maybe don't back the Dolphins.
I have too. I think you've gone strong there with the Dolphins. Of course, our multis, and a lot of people love the exotic betting. It's good fun to actually get into a little bit of racing and a little bit of the footy. We'll have a look at the next page, and here's mine. Espionage. I do think Espionage will get the job done in race 1. Really good horse, James Harron. I've gone Dolphins, Cowboys too, Jules.
And today I have gone with Verona. If we have a look at my graphic there, I've also gone Celestial Legend for the win, and the Raiders as well. Before we let you go, Nick, I've got to ask, on a day like today, for punters that are coming in the gate soon when they open, what are they looking for? What's some advice to the guys out there today?
Well, on a heavy 10, I think when you go to the form guide, just go straight to the heavy track stats. That is key. You want to be on a horse that's going to be fit. You don't want to be on horses that are first up, except by Wish I Win. It might be the one who can change the old adage. And lightweights, they're always a big plus. They just get through the ground a lot quicker. So I think they're 3 little pointers you can work towards if you're looking for a winner today.
Good advice. And just quickly, how do you think the track will... Michael Wood and the team have done a fantastic job. Just quickly, how do you think it'll race today?
I can't believe we're racing. Outstanding job by them, firstly. I think they'll probably get off the fence, come down the centre of the track, but you really got to watch out how the pattern does play out throughout the day.
Good on you, Nick.
All right, Nick, lovely to see you.